Join our fitness community and never miss a beat. Follow us now.
Namaste and welcome to another Vinyasa Flow session. I am Gaurav Shahan and I'll be your coach for today's practice. This session is designed for 50 minutes and designed keeping beginner to intermediate level in their mind. Right? So if you're joining as a beginner, this is a perfect session for you to begin with. But again, in between, the practice can get a little challenging. So take the practice easy, take it with your own pace. Feel free to take break whenever you want and join for the remaining practice. Now, let's begin the practice. Let's all be in a seated position, comfortable. Any cross leg on your heel, your hands in chin mudra, your first finger and your thumb. Let's start by slowly rolling your shoulders back, eyes gently close, and we begin. We begin with deep inhale in. And exhale out completely. Inhale in. And exhale out fully. With each inhale and exhale, you're slowly relaxing your body and your mind. With each inhale and exhale, you slowly prepare your body and your mind, preparing it for the next 50 minutes of practice. Preparing to challenge yourself today. Continue to breathe in. Continue to breathe out. Once you guys are fully settled in, we will begin today's practice with 3 Omkar. Inhale in. Feel the vibration in your body. To begin your practice, you slowly join your hands to your heart center and gently rub your palms. Gently massaging your face and your eyes. Moving your palms away, opening your eyes, and welcome back. Alright, let's begin with the practice. We'll start with the first part of the practice, starting with the warm-up. Starting with small joint rotation, start by opening your palm to the front. Hold your thumb with forefinger, make a tight grip with your fist. Let's go with the wrist circle for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go anti-clock for another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep that grip. 3, 2, and 1. Once you finish, stretch your hand sideways. Rest your fingertip on your shoulder and we continue with your shoulder rotation. 1. Big circle. 2, 3. Keeping your chin neutral. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reversing it for another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once you finish, you slowly move to tabletop position, all fours. For the next one, we will be continuing with cat and cow. So you place your wrist under your shoulder, your knees below the hip. Let's begin with cat and cow. Inhale, the chest goes up, you look up, shoulder away. When you exhale, you completely round your spine, pressing your chin against your chest and push your shoulder blade up nicely. Let's continue with this. Inhale, the chest goes up, you look up. When you exhale, you fully round your spine, chin down, stretch your shoulders. Continue to switch between inhale up. Continue with exhale down. Continue inhale up. Continue exhale down. Up. Down. Up. And let's hold here for 5 deep breaths. For 1, for 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you exhale, you completely round your spine. You press your chin against your chest and push your shoulder blade up nicely for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to neutral position. From this neutral position, you tuck your toes and you simply lift your knees an inch off the ground. Continue to look between your hands. We hold here for another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, active shoulder, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly push your knees back, push your heel back. You're moving back to down dog position here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. To continue, you place your right foot outside the right palm here. Make sure your back leg is completely extended, chest in an upright position. We begin with pulses for 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish, you release your right back, place your left outside the left. We continue the same for another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Open your hip flexors. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once you finish, you again switch with your left back to the right. Now this time we continue with world's greatest stretch. You drop your elbow to the ground and twist open your chest to the side. Now if this is challenging, we continue to keep the back knee resting and do the same thing. Alright, let's continue. Touch the elbow and up. 1. Feel that full twist coming on your back. 2. Touch. 3. Continue for 10. 4. You're trying to aim 5 next to your heel. 6 with your elbow and forearm. 7, 8, 9, and one more. Touch and up. 10. Once you finish, you switch your right again back to the left here and continue with the other side. Touch the elbow and up 10 times. 1, 2. Get that full range of motion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to improve with each attempt. 8. Let's go 2 more. 9, and the last one. Touch and it goes back up. 10. Drop your both hand. You're again going back to down dog. The final warm up, going into a wider stance. With your left hand, you grab your right ankle or anywhere below the knee, hold the leg, turn your chest to the side with your knees fully locked in, twist and hold for 5 count. 1, 2, 3, with your head under your arm. 4, look at the side, and 5. Slowly switch, drop your left, continue the same on the other side for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once you finish, you drop your both hands, drop your knees, sit back on your heel and relax. With the deep inhale and exhale, slowly prepare yourself for the next part of the practice. We will be moving into Surya Namaskar part. We're starting with 5 rounds. Like always, first round will be slow with more instruction, with more details. From the second round to the 5th round, we'll be focusing only on the breath and on the flow. Alright? Now, let's quickly begin. We start by walking to the front. Gently rolling your shoulder back. Feet together if possible. If it's challenging, little apart. Take a deep inhale in. Push your hip back. Imagine you're going back and sitting on a chair. Utkatasana, arms above your head. Look forward. When you exhale, you move into a complete forward fold. Palms pressed against the ground. If this is difficult, knees can be soft bend. Now inhale, Ardha Utthana, where your knees are locked out, elbows are locked out. You're trying to look forward while your fingertip remain in contact with the mat. Then comes the part, exhale, you walk back to Chaturanga. Here, if this is difficult, do the same with your knees down. Then comes inhale, Urdhva Mukha, which is up dog. Relax your shoulder, chest up. And then comes Adho Mukha, down dog. With your heel pressing against your mat, look down. With inhale, you place your right foot between your palm, drop your back heel, opening your chest to the front, arms above your head, warrior 1. Drop your hands, let go your right leg back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, up dog. And exhale, Adho Mukha, down dog. Now position your left foot between your palm. Here, drop your back heel. We repeat the same on the other side. Arms above your head, warrior 1. You gently drop your hands, let go your left back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, and exhale, Adho Mukha. Now here we hold and stay for 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. You slowly walk or jump with inhale between your hands here with fingertip on the ground. With exhale, you press your palms, look down. Inhale, you soft bend your knee, arms above your head, Utkatasana. And exhale, release and relax. Perfect. That was round 1. Now for the next 4 rounds, let's focus more on the breathing and more on the movement. Starting with the second. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Utthana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, right between your palm, warrior on your right. Drop your hands, Chaturanga with exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale your left forward. Bring your both arms up. Exhale, you drop your hands. Let go the left back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha. Press and stay for 1, for 2, and 3. You slowly walk or jump with inhale. When you exhale, you press your palms. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, release, relax. Let's move to the round 3. Inhale, Utkatasana again. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Utthana. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, look up. And when you exhale, Adho Mukha, look down. Inhale your right between your palm, warrior on your right. Drop your hand, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale your left, forward, warrior on your left. Drop your hands gently. Let go your left back. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, look up. Adho Mukha, look down. Again we hold for 3 deep breaths. 1. This is the time when you recover. 2. And 3. You slowly walk or jump, inhale. Press your palms down, exhale. Soft bend your knee, arms above your head. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, relax. That was round 3. Let's continue with round 4 and 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha. And exhale. Adho Mukha. Inhale your right between your palm. Here. Drop your back heel. Warrior on your right. You drop your hands. Let go your right back. Chaturanga. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha. And exhale. Adho Mukha. Inhale your left. Nice and easy. Good. And drop your hands. Let go your left back. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, look up. And Adho Mukha, look down. Long inhale and exhale. Let's hold here for 1. For 2. And 3. You slowly walk or jump, inhale. Exhale, palms to the ground. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, release, relax. Down to the final one. Let's continue together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, you look front. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, look up. And exhale, Adho Mukha, look down. Inhale your right between your palm. Warrior on your right. With exhale, you drop your hands. Let go your right back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale your left forward. Nice and clean. Drop your hands. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha. Hold and stay for 3 count. For 1. For 2. And 3. You slowly walk or jump with inhale. Press your palms down with exhale. Soft bend your knee. Come up in a chair pose. Utkatasana. And exhale, release and relax. Perfect. That was end of round 5. Let's take a quick breather here with a little gap between your legs. Palms open. Chest up. Deep inhale in. And relax. Continue to breathe in. Continue to breathe out. Relaxing yourself completely before we move to the main asana practice. We will be following up with 2 different sequences today, and then followed by an inversion. That's how the whole remaining practice looks like. Now during the sequences, some of the movement can be challenging based on the mobility you have, based on the flexibility you have, based on the endurance. If you feel at any point this is getting too much for you, I suggest you to take lesser count, take an easy approach for the first few seconds, and then slowly and gradually we'll build that comfort and we move, much more effortlessly. Now the first sequence we begin, we will be starting with the wider stance, Trikonasana. So for this, you are standing in the center of the mat. Let me take you through with the sequence first, and then we continue with the practice together, right? For Trikonasana, you start by placing your right foot out, We have done this before. Your arms are parallel to your shoulder. Imagine somebody is grabbing your right hand, pulling you completely to the right side. You are not moving with your hip, only moving with your spine. Once you've reached your max, you let go your right hand on your right ankle. Continue to open your chest to the left side. To the side with your left arm pointed up. We hold here for good 10 to 15 count. Once we finish, we move from here to Parivritta Trikonasana, which is a revolved triangle. So all we're going to do is, you slowly switch hand. On the very same leg, you drop your left hand now. You open your chest completely to the opposite side. Stretch. Now this is challenging to balance since your body weight is falling on one side and you're looking to the opposite. We go for another 15 count here. Once we are done with this, you soft bend your knee, sink your hip down, completely sitting down on your same front leg, right leg for now, into Skandasana with your chest upright position. Again, all these variations, if you feel that you're not able to position your heel right, you can't reach the floor, we can use the block. Okay? For this, you can place the block under your heel. We hold in Skandasana for good 10 count. Once we finish this, you have to slowly allow yourself to sit down on the ground here. And the same right knee bend inwards. Okay? So I'm going to quickly readjust. Now with your leg folded, you bring your both arms up. Exhale, fold forward into Crouch Asana. You drop your elbows down, head down. Hold for good 10 count here. And then we do a variation. The variation will be simple. The same front leg bends here. You grab it, lift the leg up, open your chest to the front, continue to hold it for another 10 count. Once we finished with this, I know it's a long sequence, you hold it with the opposite hand, grab it, and you twist. Hold for another 10. Once we are done with all this, you let go the leg, you gently rotate, push yourself back up into Chaturanga, into up dog, down dog, and we repeat the whole cycle one more time on the other leg. Now, I know it may sound like a lot, but we will go through step by step, and all the sequence you will feel like we can push through it. Keep the blocks handy only if in case you feel the need. I will be showing you with the block and without the block, both variations. So for triangle pose, Trikonasana, let's begin with the medium stance. Here, place your right foot out. This is where you want your yoga block to be, okay? I'm going to keep it handy in case I need it. Stretch your arms, turn your hip to the side. Forward, let go. On the block, the other hand stays up. Let's hold here for 15 count for the first one. 1, since this is the easiest one to begin with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, remember 15 count, 9, keep opening your chest, 10, now see if you can make progress, 11, go all the way to the ankle, 12, if you have ankle, go all the way to the floor, 13, 14, like this, and 15. Now slowly from Trikonasana to Parivritta Trikonasana, you continue to hold your balance, drop the opposite hand, turn your chest completely to the side. Let's go for another 15 count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, completely locking out your knee. 5, 6, 7, keep opening your chest to the side. 8, and look wherever you feel comfortable with balance. 9, 10, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Once you finish, you very slowly come back first. I'm going to get rid of the yoga block for now. You shift your weight on the front leg. Slowly allow yourself to sit down completely on your right folded, left stretched out, to your toe pointed up. If this is where you feel your heel is coming off, you place the yoga block under your heel, lift the chest up, and we hold Skandasana for good 10 count. 1, 2, 3, make sure there is a gap between your knee and the chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish, Now for the next one, we will be needing this block. We will not be needing this block. You slowly allow yourself to sit down on the ground. Here, turn your right knee inwards like this. Okay, so I'm gonna sit and adjust myself better on the mat. You bring your both hands up, lengthen your spine. With deep inhale and exhale, you go forward. Grab your left leg, the front leg, wherever you can. It can be the ankle, it can be the knee as possible. Hold it, pull your head down, going for 10 deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Your goal is to touch your elbows to the floor if possible. 4, while maintaining the grip. 5, and keep lengthening your spine. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish, you very gently bring yourself back up. I'm going to let go the grip just for a moment so I can bend my knee and grip my leg back again. Lean back, lift the heel up, and then slowly extend without rounding your spine. If you notice, my chin is always above my shoulder. I'm not here. Keep the chest upright. Let's hold here for 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now comes the twisting part. You bend your knee gently with your opposite hand, the right hand, you grab your left heel, you twist. This is over the ankle grip. You completely open your chest to the side, turn and hold for 10 count. 1, 2, 3. You can see how the knee is fully locked out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now here is the thing, before you let go, if keeping your leg folded outward is challenging, we can choose to do the same thing while you're folding your leg inwards. Okay, this is how it can be done too. This is just the option. Once we are done with this, you gently push yourself back up, Skandasana, turn your chest to the front, drop your both hands, let go your right leg back. We move into Chaturanga, move into up dog, and we move into down dog. And in down dog, we hold for good 10 count. 1. Keep moving a little bit with your heel and knees. 3, 4, 5. This is just to relax your tight hamstring. 6, and the calf muscle. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we begin with left foot going in the center. You turn and come up. Now just to avoid me looking to the other side, I'm going to switch my side. So this is where we are again with the medium stance in the center of the mat. You start by turning your left foot this time completely to the left side. Open your chest. Keep the block handy if you need. Stretch. Go forward with your left. Slide and reach the ankle. Open your chest and we go for 15 count here. 1. Trikonasana. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. 11. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now with control, we move from Trikonasana to Parivarta Trikonasana. You switch hand for this one. So position your hand correctly. If ankle is difficult, you can drop your hand on the floor also. This gives you better balance. 1, 15 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Once you finish, you very gently drop your both hands. Allow yourself to completely sink your hip down. sitting down on your left leg this time, with your right fully stretched out, with your back upright, chest up. Again, if the heel is up in the air, it's difficult to balance. Place the yoga block and we hold Skandasana for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keeping your leg active, and 10. Now with control, you allow your hip to sit down here. Turn your back knee in. This. Slowly adjust yourself to be in the center. Bring your both arms up. So what we have to avoid falling to one side, keeping yourself in the center. Stretch. You go forward, grab your foot wherever you can. Again, avoid falling to one side, especially the right side. Hold for 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish, you very gently push yourself back up. Slowly bend the front leg. Get a good grip. Lean back. Now again, like I said, this leg can be folded inwards. This is optional. You let go and fully extend your leg, keeping your chin above your shoulder. Let's go for another 10 count. 1, 2, fully locking out your knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish, you bend your knee. Now we go for the twist. Remember, it's the opposite hand goes over the ankle, grips the heel so you have a better grip. You twist, stretch your right to the back for another 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, twist, and 10. Once you finish, you very gently let go. Release the leg down. Turn your knee back up. With a little kick up with your hand, you push yourself back into Skandasana. You drop your both hands into Chaturanga. Here. Into up dog. And exhale back to down dog. Once you finish down dog, you drop your knees. And you go back to child pose and relax. Let me switch side and join you in child pose. Balasana. Here. Inhaling in deep. Exhaling out completely. Continue to breathe in. Continue to breathe out. Once you finish, you slowly come back up, sit back nicely, catch your breath, relax. Now we move to the next sequence. We will be doing a different variation of Prasarita Padottanasana. We will be starting with variation A, variation B, variation C, and variation D. Now what are these variations? Let me quickly take you through. Some of them we have done in previous sessions if you have attended. So in a sequence, in a series, we have not done it before. Today is the day we will be performing all 4 sequences back to back. For this, we start with the wider stance. Right? Now the position of your legs are really important here. Your toes are slightly curved in, heels are pointing a little out. This gives you a better control and stability. For the Prasarita Padottanasana A, you start by bending your knees and allowing your hip to go forward. Now, just to give you a better angle, this is how we're going to move. You start pushing your hip back and bring your chest down, keeping your chest upright. You slowly allow your spine to move forward without bending your knees at any given point. Now for the first variation, for the A variation, you drop your hands on the ground. Bend your elbow to allow yourself to go into a deeper forward fold. Hold for 10 count. Now once we move to variation 2, you shift your weight from your palms only to your legs, letting go your hands, holding your waist, and continue to look down, going for 10 count again. Now for the variation C, you interlock your hands, pushing your arms away, squeezing your head down, going for variation C. This is where it gets interesting and challenging at the same time. Now for the variation D, you let go your hands, grab the big toe. Okay, so the right hand grabs the right, left grabs the left, and you continue to pull your head down. Let me give you a better angle for this. Here, you grip, you bend your elbows, as you can see, since I'm pulling with my hands, elbows are pointing to the side and up. You completely point your head down and look back wall for another 10. How do you come back? You drop your hands, you release the gap, bend your knees, and then you slowly come back up. We'll counter it with one spinal movement, back bend, and then we will continue to move with the remaining sequence. Okay, so let's begin. Let's get started with the first one, Prasarita Padottanasana A, followed by B. It's going to be a long forward fold. All right, let's start. Wider stance, adjust your toes. Now we begin. Take a deep inhale. You're pushing your hip back, your knees are active, your hamstrings are going to need your help on this one. Go forward. Slowly allow your hands to rest on the mat. Bend your elbows to go deeper. You're not stopping yourself the moment you touch your hand. Let's go for 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep bending your knees, keep bending your elbows, and 10. Now shift your weight on your palms again. Lift the chest up. Preparing yourself for the variation 2, Prasarita Padottanasana B. For this, I'm going to let go my hands, completely keeping my weight on my legs and going into a deep forward fold for another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it on your hamstrings. 8, 9, 10. Gently drop your hands again. Shift your weight on your palms. Take a breather. Do not be in a hurry to go back to back. We'll take time between each. Keep switching between your palms and your toes. Going for the third variation. For this, you interlock your hands. So you lift the chest up, squeeze your hands behind your back, interlock, push your head down, push your hands away for another 10 count. 1. Stretch your shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish, you slowly let go your hands. Again, shift your weight on your palms. Lift the chest up, taking a breather in between before we go for the final variation, Prasarita Padottanasana D. Long and slow inhale and exhale. Maintaining the same stance, now it's time to grab your big toe. With your right index, middle finger and your thumb, you hook your right big toe. With your left, you hook your left big toe. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Anybody struggling with back pain can avoid this or go easy with it. Let's go for another 10 count. 1. Look completely to the back wall. 2. You're trying to touch your head to the floor. 3. But don't force it. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Slowly you can see progressing. 9. And 10. Once you finish, you very gently drop your hands again back to the center. To come back, you narrow the stance. Here, slowly sink your hip down, gently push yourself back up and come back to neutral position and relax. That was amazing. Let's quickly do a counter movement. First thing first, you lie down because that's more important. Now coming back up also can be little tricky sometimes since you're holding forward fold for too long. The blood circulation is towards your head. Sometimes when you get up straight, you may feel little dizzy, lightheaded. That's normal in some situations, so you can always choose to sit down and just avoid standing up for too long. Exactly what I did. So I'm feeling comfortable now here. We will be doing a quick counter movement, bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana, the opposite spinal movement for 10 count. I'll do the 10 pulses and then 10 count hold. Okay, for this, you keep a little gap, knees bend, push your hip higher, engaging your back and glute muscle, and then slowly allow your hip to come down. Just the opposite movement for the spine to let go any kind of discomfort. 3, we go 10 pulses. 4, and then 10 count hold. 5, you are avoiding completely resting your hip and back down on the ground. 6, keeping the tension on your back and on your glutes. 7, good. 8, continue. 9, and the last one, 10. Let's hold here for 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, higher, 8, 9, and 10. Dhire, slowly, you release your hip down and relax. Just moving your knees side to side to release any tension you feel on your back. Preparing your wrist. The final practice for the day will be an inversion. Today we are performing Chakrasana. Now Chakrasana can be easy for some, can be really difficult for some. Count me on those difficult ones. We will be doing it twice. With each attempt you get comfortable. First thing first, you tuck your t-shirts in. Now again, there is an option to not do it and stick to again one more variation of Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose, to avoid any challenge or any discomfort. If you're a complete beginner to Chakrasana, there are few things that you need to consider. The placement, it's very important how your hands are positioned. So the position is simple. You start by bending your knees exactly how we do in bridge pose. The first variation is you place your hands exactly above your shoulder. Now naturally when I do it, since my shoulders are tight, my elbow tends to fall sideways, this. So I have to force my elbow to be in one position, pointed upwards, parallel to each other. The second part of the practice will be, you start by lifting your hip. The moment you lift your hip, the weight completely shifts on my palm and I have no other option to push with my palm to go up. The third is keeping your back active, keeping your elbows parallel. You press the weight on your palm and push your head off the floor. Hold yourself for 10 deep breaths, and when you come back, you tuck your chin, allow the back of your neck, back of your head to come down first, and then comes the remaining body. At no point you're trying to keep your head resting the crown of your head and trying to do any kind of stunt, balancing on your head. Please don't do that, right? To make it easy, we can always choose to go step by step, go with multiple attempts. Try and hold for lesser number. I'll be going for 10 count twice. So let's quickly start with the first one. You start with your knees bent. You place your hands where you want your arms to be, exactly above your shoulder. Now I'm not gonna sound good when I am in Chakrasana because of the breathing, but I'll give you 10 count. Okay, let's push the hip up and let's go up. 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tuck your chin. Slowly release and relax. Release your wrist also. It's not a best spot for your wrist to be, so you may feel a little bit of tension on your wrist also. That's totally fine. Keep releasing it. Keep moving it with your wrist. Now if you find this is challenging, you only feel comfortable doing one attempt, you feel free to rest for this one. But if you're okay, let's go for one final attempt and then we wrap up the session. You place your arms nicely. Start by lifting your hip up. Make sure your palms are not sweaty. It's dry so you have a better grip. Start by lifting your hip. Push with your hands and we're in Chakrasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Tuck your chin, release and relax. Let go your hands. And now for the final part, you hug your knees. Round your spine completely. Hold your knees to your chest. Keep your head resting for 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move your head close to your knees. 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your head back. Both knees to your right side. Twist and hold for 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees to the opposite. Head to the opposite. Let's go for another. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Gentle hug your knees, roll and massage your back for another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And we slowly transition into Shavasana with your hands away, with your eyes closed and relax. Taking a deep inhale in and exhaling out completely. Inhale in and exhale out fully. With each inhale and exhale, you're slowly relaxing your body. With each inhale and exhale, you're scanning your whole body. Notice if you feel any kind of discomfort. Notice if you feel any kind of challenge, any kind of burn, especially around your back, especially around your wrist. With deep inhale and exhale, you let go all the discomfort, relaxing your body completely. The entire body, from the tip of your toes to the top of your head, is now completely relaxed. You are now completely relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Slowly bring awareness back to your body. Gently you're moving your toes. Gently moving your fingers. Moving your head to your right and left. Slowly you bring your feet together. Interlock your fingers on top of your head, giving your body a nice stretch. Pointing your toes down for 1, 2, 3, and release. Slowly turn to your right side and make a pillow with your hand, head resting on top. With the help of your other hand, you push yourself up, sit up and sit back. With your hands on your knees, eyes closed and stay. Now to end today's practice, you slowly join your hands to your heart center and gently rub your palms, massaging your face and your eyes. Slowly moving your palms away, opening your eyes with a beautiful smile and few blinks, and come back. Thank you so much for joining today's practice, and I hope you like the sequence. If you do, you can write to us on our Facebook account, Stronger Together with Cult Home. Also, you can tag your practice on our Instagram handle, Cult at Home. I am looking forward to see you guys for the next one. Till then, this is me, Gaurav Chauhan, signing off. Thank you and namaste.
For more such workout videos, download the CultFit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.